They're a good team. We're playing on their court. Albright hosted the Eastern Regional. And they were good. They had beaten St. Joe's and LaSalle. They were a good team. And it was a good game. The problem was it went into overtime. And every time we got the jump ball in the overtime, Coach Phelan wanted to bring them out of their zone. And we would go out and hold the ball until they came out of the zone. They never came out of their zone. So for the whole overtime, I and Eddie would sit out there dribbling the basketball up until the last 10 seconds, and then we go take a shot, and we miss. We go to the next overtime. We get the tap. We get it. They won't come out of the zone. We hold the ball. It was madness, absolute madness. And it went on like that for 4 overtimes. We had one opportunity. Dave Samuels in the third overtime missed a layup that he should have made with 1 second to go, and went into a fourth overtime. Then we just got a few extra points more than they did. But their coach would not bring him out, and our coach didn't want him go play him until they brought it out. So it kind of got like weird, you know? It was a weird 4 overtime game. And the other thing was we only played 5 guys the entire game. I guess that's some kind of record for minutes played of just 5 people. But nobody got tired. We're just standing out there in the overtimes, and nobody's tired. But we won the game. That was the important thing. At this point, win the game. Doesn't matter who won, doesn't matter who had the points, doesn't matter a thing about anything, just win the game. That's all you got to do, and then you're on to the next one.
Right. I think that's the only one in history. I don't think there were other in the NCAA or regionals or whatever. There was something about that there 4 overtimes was the.
And we used 5 players, no subs.
Yeah.
That was, it was a really tough game, and it was nip and tuck the whole way. It was their home court at Albright's. And the year before, did we play them? I don't think we did. Yeah, we played them in the finals the year before.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
We played Virginia Union and beat them in the first game, but this year we had to open with Albright, that 62 season, and we played 5 men the whole way, and we wound up winning it. I think Dave Samuels was the leading scorer, wasn't he, in that game?
I think he was.
And
I think that, was it the year before was the Virginia Union game?
Yes.
Boy, they had some great players,
Yeah,
too.
they really had some great players that Virginia Union did. But Dave Samuels, I think, was leading scorer against Albright.
He
Do you
played
have
well.
it there? He played very well. Of course, O'Reilly says he got him all the baskets.
Yeah, so he says.
We were betrayed by the lack of depth on our team. We were basically playing 5 and 6 guys. And I remember playing against who I thought was maybe the second or third best player I encountered at the Mount, an All-American player by the name of Richie Schwartz. And he was a handful, and when we went into all the overtimes against Albright in on the first night of the competition, it was brutal going back out on the floor, and somehow we got through it. I just remember I want to get through this game, because the preceding night I played against a young fellow by the name of Tommy Pearsall, who was a handful. It just so happened I ran into 2 outstanding players. It was exhausting, but 4 overtimes, just like playing another half of basketball, and you didn't get TV breaks or anything like that, and we basically played ourselves to exhaustion. That was really the toughest 2 days I spent at Mount St. Mary's in uniform. Really very difficult.
Sounds like a lot, right? 4 overtimes, 5 guys playing. But fortunately, the overtimes were very slow, very methodical, and I don't think anybody got worn out. So we're ready to go to the next game. And you get a lot of, you're always ready to go for those kind of games. Now we're going to play for the Eastern Regional Championship. Who isn't ready to play?
But like I said, I ran into 2 guys that were buzzsaws. When I was here at the Mount, there were probably 5 or 6 outstanding guards that I had to play opposite of, and 2 of them happened to be on the same weekend. And then when you went into overtime, like we did, 4 overtimes, it just wore you down incrementally. But our front court guys were our salvation. I mean, those guys played really strong basketball that weekend.